Welcome to the Curragh racecourse ahead of what is one of their most prestigious days of the year. They're expecting around about 30,000 people through these gates today because today is the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby and we await to find out whether Harzand can do the double. Dubai Duty Free has sponsored the Irish Derby since 2008 and their support has revitalised Ireland's premier race. Welcoming some 200 guests to their infield pavilion, Dubai Duty Free's tireless Executive Vice Chairman Colm McLoughlin was pleased with how the meeting has developed over the past few years.
You know, right at the beginning of the history of Dubai Duty Free, we were told by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed that part of our job was to help promote Dubai. So we have been selecting things ever since that time and doing various sporting activities. We were approached by the Curragh several years ago and we've actually been coming here for 14 years. The late Michael Osborne spoke to us, asked would we join him in doing a Dubai Day here, and we agreed to do that. And then the Irish Derby became free. The former sponsor withdrew, and we took it on 9 years ago and have been working very hard since to get it known as the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby. That's why we took it on. When we do something new in sport, we test it and assess it and see if it's been worthwhile for Dubai. And we think it is, and it's turned out to be a very nice carnival rather than just one race, you know.
And how long is your contract, and how long do you think you'll be involved?
We renewed last year for a further 3 years, and we've tried to turn it into a festival rather than just one day's racing. All the races today, except one, are titled Dubai Duty Free some way or other. We had a charity ball last night where 270 people attended and we raised funds for a charity called the Jack and Jill Foundation. The day prior to that we had the Dubai Irish Derby Golf Classic and we had 80 people playing in that at the K Club. So there's a very good atmosphere about it, there's a very good feeling, and many of the people with us today have been here several years with us. We think it's very good.
And during your time, Dubai Duty Free has grown to be the number one in the world. You could argue, perhaps, if I was to play devil's advocate, it doesn't need to be promoted, but obviously you don't see it like that.
Well, we see a lot of our promotion is Dubai rather than Dubai Duty Free. A lot of our promotion is Dubai Airport rather than Dubai Duty Free. And I think the benefit just goes to all three together. And you're correct, we have grown to be the single largest duty-free operation in the world. We're happy that we employ 6,100 people. And we're happy that we still have 30 of our original 100 employees with us after 33 years. And we have a great atmosphere and a fantastic team, in my view.
I'm a regular customer, I have to say. Just to talk a bit more about racing, next up for you will be the Dubai Duty Free Curragh Cup, is that right?
Dubai Duty Free Curragh Cup, we've been doing for several years. It is held at Ascot. It's a terrific team event, very large attendance every year, and it's on the 6th of August coming. We were the rest of the world sponsor at the beginning, and like I said earlier about the racing here, the main sponsor pulled out and we took it on. So it's also called the Dubai Duty Free Curragh Cup. But it's a great fun day. And last year, the ladies won the team event. And as you know, the top rider in England, Hayley Turner, has retired from racing. But she's coming back out of retirement to take part in the Curragh Cup this year.
Back to the racing. And there were plenty of well-known names on the 8-race card. It's the second race here at the Curragh, a really competitive handicap, and it's something of a Maidan reunion because we've got two horses in here that we saw race with us in Dubai during the carnival. Hassanor, who actually won this race last year, and also Eastern Rules. So it'll be interesting to see if one of those comes out on top. But as I said, it is very competitive. Unfortunately, the Dubai regulars finished out of the money. The race going instead to the Wayne Lorden-ridden Breathe Easy. Very soon, we were on to the first of the big ones. Well, the Railway Stakes is up next. It's Group 2 for the youngsters. And Aidan O'Brien has won this race 12 times, and he's got Peace Envoy in here, who could just be hard to catch. He's backing up quite quickly, though, from a run at Royal Ascot. And the horse we just saw is owned by Saeed Sahel. He's called Dream of Dreams, and he's travelled over here from Kevin Ryan's stable in England. I think he's got a massive chance, certainly judged on looks. He's an absolute monster. Let's see how he gets on. Dream of Dreams briefly threatened but faded into third as the win went to Medicine Jack, who out-battled Peace Envoy in a thrilling finish, winning narrowly in the hands of Colin Keane.
Peace Envoy and Medicine Jack, and it's Medicine Jack on the far side. Medicine Jack has the railways.
It was the first win in the race for trainer Ger Lyons, who has some especially smart 2-year-olds this season. Well, Medicine Jack has won the Railway Stakes for Ger Lyons, who's getting congratulations from everybody. Well done. I mean, you told me before you really like this colt, but he did that well, didn't he?
Yeah, listen, this is Ireland, and people take for granted, just because Aidan's winning every day of the week, they take for granted that it's easy race. Very hard to beat Ballydoyle horses, so you never know. But we knew what we had was nice. We have a good guide at home with Psychedelic Funk. We have 3 or 4 nice colts. So to see it come out like that, it's nice. It's worth all the hard work.
Yeah, and you've never won this race before, so nice one to tick off.
We've been placed in it, but I mean, you don't win railway stakes at Group 2s that easy. They're like hen's teeth. And we're finding with Endless Drama, you're looking for your Group 1s. They're hard races to win, and there's very few of them. So, and we're sourcing these horses ourselves, so it's equally as hard. So it's a great sense of satisfaction.
Absolutely. And where do you think you'll go next with him?
Phoenix.
Okay. And just before I let you go, you're having some season, aren't you? I mean, you must be pretty happy.
Never happy. We're never fully happy. We went on a string of seconds there until last night, and we're happy. Of course, we're happy. The horses are running. They're doing what they say in the tin, but just the animal you are, you're always like, that winner's gone now. We have to look for the next one, and that's just. My wife has the right idea. She's on holidays in Barbados, and sometimes I wish I was like her, but I'm not going to change.
Well, the Dubai duty-free Irish Derby is upon us, and we're waiting to see whether Harzand can do the double. I'm told that all 4 of the Aga Khan's previous Epsom Derby winners followed up here at the Curragh, so he's got a little bit of a reputation to uphold. He looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm hoping he can do the business. Harzand looked superb before the race, and even better during it, as he and Pat Smullen fought off a sustained challenge from Ryan Moore and Idaho to land the big one for a delighted Aga Khan.
Harzand, Idaho on the near side, the 2 of them fighting it out. Harzand, the leader from Idaho, as they race up towards the finish. It's Harzand who's going to do the double. Harzand wins the Irish Derby.
It was the 3rd win in the race for Dermot Weld, who believes there may still be more to come from Harzand. Well, Harzand has completed the double and Dermot Weld is with me. Massive congratulations. You must be pretty pleased.
I'm delighted. You saw a very, very good horse race there. 2 very high-class 3-year-olds, brilliantly ridden, both of them. And 2 horses that I see will do this race proud over the coming year, because both will improve.
He battles so hard, doesn't it? It looked like the second was going to go past him, but he just keeps on finding.
But both of those horses quickened, and that's why I say they both improve. I knew Aidan would improve his horse, and I know that he would improve as well. So lots to look forward to.
They were out of luck with 6th home Moonlight Magic in the Derby, but Godolphin didn't leave the Curragh empty-handed, thanks to Toscanini's success in the listed Jumeirah Creekside Dash. In a first-time hood, he won well under Shane Foley and now might return to group races. Toscanini provides Godolphin with a winner on what is a big day for Dubai here at the Curragh. His trainer Mick Halford is with me. Massive congratulations. He's always had ability. Today, the hood perhaps helped?
Yeah, the hood helped. I think, Lauren, we rode him a little bit differently. He's been gelded since he returned from Dubai as well, so it's probably all helped him, and I think the experience he gained in Dubai has stood to him now as well. He's grown up a lot, and I think now that he's 4 as well, we'll see the best of him.
Any sort of big aspirations then, back up to group company, do you think?
Yeah, we'll step it up with him now. It's nice to get his head in front, so that'll do his confidence good, and we'll play it by ear from there, but certainly he's entitled to step up again.
Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby Day is also a big one in the world of fashion, with a trip to Dubai up for grabs for the winner. Former model Celia Holman-Lee was on hand to cast her eyes over the competition and felt that the judges picked an appropriate winner.
I've been involved all my life really in maybe best dress and whatever, but judging the best dress. And I thought today's winner was absolutely fabulous. And I'm from Ireland, as you know, and I'm from Limerick, and the winner was from Limerick, and that's where my hometown is. So
she did look very elegant, and I noticed at Royal Ascot this year and also here, cream seems to be the colour.
You see, I think Kate Middleton's inspiration comes through so much. She's so amazing that you know, her look, her elegance and everything else seems to come through when judges are making a decision on what they like to look at. And these creams and golds and plain colours and block colours, not so much patterns or anything going on, and keeping everything simple but very, very classical. And I think she does that. And I think this is what we've all copped on to. And this is how the winner looked today, I thought. And she had a baby only 10 weeks ago, you know, which is good, yeah.
Now, I know also you're a regular visitor to Dubai. We see quite a lot of you in the UAE.
Yes, I have been to Dubai, which I love, and I have been to Abu Dhabi. Colm McLoughlin and his beautiful wife, Breather. I would have known them all my life as a young woman from Limerick, and they're both from that area. I used to model in the duty free in Shannon, and the beautiful Breather used to work there, and I used to know her. So we go back a long, long time. So we are so proud of both of them. They're like our, you know, it's just unbelievable what they've achieved. And it's just unbelievable, like here, Dubai duty free, the whole Curragh, the whole thing was falling. It was really not happening until they stepped in. And it is, yeah, we're very, very proud of both of them, actually.
We returned to the Curragh the next day, when a more select crowd settled in for another 8-race card and a chance to cheer on Ireland in Euro 2016. The Irish team were valiant in defeat to host France, but luckily there were plenty of other distractions at the Curragh. It's the third and final day of the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby Festival here at the Curragh, and we've got another Group 1 on today's card. It is the Pretty Polly Stakes, and minding, of course, the Guineas and the Oaks winner is just going to face 4 rivals there, so we expect her to register a pretty conclusive success. The big race today has been sponsored by the Choi family, the owners of See the Stars, and something they've done, which I think is a really nice gesture, is they've opened up this little See the Stars gift venue, and as you can see, it's going down an absolute storm with people here at the Curragh. We've got a big queue, because if you go in there you can pick up a gift bag which has in it a See the Stars cap. So I think it's something just a little bit different, and a really nice gesture, as I said, by today's sponsors. It seemed topical then to grab a word with the man himself. No, not See the Stars, but his owner, Christopher Choi. Tell us first of all why you decided to sponsor here today.
I think it's a very good race and a very good event in the calendar year, and I think that it suits very well that See the Stars would be sponsoring this race.
And you must be delighted with him, an Irish Derby winner yesterday, of course. He's done so well at stud.
Yeah, this year has been amazing, and I really do hope that he continues his success throughout the year. It's been great.
The card featured 4 group races, all of which were won by Aidan O'Brien, including the feature. Well, the See the Stars Pretty Polly Stakes is up next, and the rain has just come down to greet it as well. The horse we just saw is the red-hot favourite, Minding. She's done very little wrong this year. Of course, she won the Guineas and the Oaks, but just was perhaps slightly disappointing when beaten by Jet Setting here in the Irish 1,000 Guineas. Don't foresee an upset today, though. Aidan O'Brien's got a good record in this race. He's won 3 of the last 10, and I fully expect her to oblige. Minding didn't disappoint, reeling in long-time leader Boca Basciata with ease and posting her 5th Group 1 success with the minimum of fuss.
It's the Oaks winner, Minding, striding on now to the finish. Be a treble for Aidan O'Brien as Minding wins readily. They See the Stars Pretty Polly Stakes.
Minding looked even more brilliant today, I think, than she has done earlier this season, and her trainer Aidan O'Brien is with me. Congratulations, she's so good, isn't she? Were you pleased with her today?
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, it was the first time again older fillies, and the second filly just got an easy lead, and listen, she relaxed lovely and picked up well, and Ryan was very happy with her. She's an unusual filly, mile and a quarter, mile and a half. It seems to all come the same to her.
How would she compare with some of the other good fillies that you've trained? Alexandrova, Peeping Fawn, would she be up there?
She is, yeah. This filly won a Guineas, you know, so she's and like all the way from a mile to a mile and a half, very easy, and finds it she's very adaptable.
And she's had a really hard campaign, but obviously it suits her.
No, she's doing well. She loves her racing. Yvonne rides her every day, does a great job with her. Jamie, who's in charge of her, and Damien, who looks after her. So they've all done a great job on her.
And you'll look at Goodwood, perhaps, will you, next at the Nassau?
Yeah, she's a choice would be Nassau or the Irish Oaks, and maybe a little break after that. But I suppose we'll wait and see how she is.
O'Brien went on to land the cards Group 2, the Curragh Cup, with the Ultra Games Sword Fighter, on what was a superb day for the Ballydor Maestro. early successes having come courtesy of Sir Isaac Newton and Roly Poly. It was also a good weekend for the Curragh, which welcomed a huge crowd on Saturday and which is soon set for a makeover, as we found out from Chairman Padraig McManus. These are exciting times for the Curragh because this stand that we see behind us that we know and love is not going to be there for much longer.
Much longer. We expect around January that the wrecking ball will be in. So we actually got planning permission for the new development last Friday, and we're going to tender in October for a main contractor. But we are going to start the enabling works probably in January. So the first project will be to knock everything that's here. So everything that you see here will go. We're starting from scratch, and we're really excited about the plans and the plans that we have. You know, they really turned out well, and we've worked hard at it. It was an architectural competition. The main concept is still the same, but the sort of everything else has probably changed a little. But it's turned out really well. I'm really excited about it.
And when will it be up and running, do you think?
If we get started by next January, which is our target, we hope to be up and running before the end of the 18 season. So not for the Derby of 18, but we would be fully operational by the Derby of 19. But our goal is to be up and running before the end of the 18 season.
And how many people will it hold, the new stand?
Well, what we're doing is we're gearing it for about 10,000 people at a core, and then to be able to expand it. So we didn't want to build a huge place that on ordinary days would look empty. So we've designed it so that it has a kind of central core that you can use all the time, and then you can expand it with sort of semi-permanent facilities for bigger days. And that was a deliberate target, not to build an enormous place, permanent place, that on an average day's racing would look a little bit bleak. So what we wanted to do was make something that was much more compact, but that you can expand for big days, and that's what we're doing.
Very, very sensible. And where's the financing come from? So I understand some Dubai investors have helped out, is that right?
Yes, we've had some fantastic support from Dubai investors. The government had said they would match private sector investment. So the overall budget is about 62 million. I'm not telling the architects, but I expect it to be a little bit more. And we already have 6 founder investors, including Sheikh Mohammed and Sheikh Hamdan. And so we've 60 million. We're hoping to raise up to about 70 million, build the entire venture without debt, and keep it to the sort of top quality, which is what we want to do. We're very proud of the track we have in the Curragh here, and what we want to do now is match the track with top quality facilities, which is what we hope to have in 2018.
The Curragh hosts its next meeting in 3 weeks' time, when yet more Dubai faces will be in town, something which commercial manager Evan Arkwright is very proud of. You've got such strong links with the UAE, and I think 3 weeks' time Darley will be here, of course, sponsoring the Irish Oaks.
Yeah, Darley, Irish Oaks, and Jebel Ali Racecourse and Stables with Truba Salvaratnam sponsoring the Anglesey Stakes, and Ger Lyons has just mentioned that his winner of that previous race may run in that. The horse that won the Gain Railway Stakes may run in that Medicine Jack. Darley have been great supporters of the Irish Oaks and been involved in it for a long time, and the Darley Irish Oaks looks going to be a serious race this year, with Even Song of Aidan O'Brien's probably going to start the likely favourite.
And then the day after that, you welcome Allain Racecourse here for the first time.
Yeah, the last time I met you was in Allain, and we had our Curragh race in Allain, and we really enjoyed that experience, myself and Patrick Hennessy, the Irish ambassador to the UAE. So this time it's our turn to host our friends from Allain, and really looking forward to it. As you said, it's on the Sunday, the 17th of July. A very competitive race it will be, and again, it's just going to hopefully further forge the ties between Allain and the Curragh, and ultimately the UAE and the Curragh and Irish racing.
The Darley Irish Oaks takes place on Saturday the 16th of July, with Allain hosting its race a day later.